We here at Team Ancel hope you had a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and look forward to celebrating a Happy New Year. As we get ready to break into 2022, can you believe it? There's nothing like talking about our successes, our challenges, and ways we can improve. Enter today's episode title, number 83, from the Career Growth Made Easy podcast, The Benefits of Career Coaching. I'm Craig Ancel. Please join me. Hey there, and welcome back to the Career Growth Made Easy podcast. I'm your host, Craig Ancel. I can't believe it, but we're rolling into the new year, 2022. It's right around the corner. And with that, it's a good time for some self-improvement. What do I mean by that? Today's episode, number 83, talks just about that, and it's titled The Benefits of Career Coaching. Now, before you say to yourself, I don't need that, or how can it benefit me? There's a number of areas that we can talk about that career coaching can help you. I've been fortunate over the last 10 years to work with career growth coaching and mentoring. My students have seen remarkable success in a variety of areas. In the last 5 years, I've enjoyed working with industry professionals from hiring managers to recruiters to human resource leadership. I can't tell you the number of students that I've helped identify and correct the reasons why they're unhappy at work, or how I've taught high-performance growth, led interview preparation classes, and guided others through promotions. I believe when we work together, there's nothing we can't accomplish. I'm here now to tell you about 4 specific coaching sessions that my team and I have put together that we're now offering for the new year for 2022. I'm going to share them with you today on the podcast. And no, the 4 specific categories you're going to hear about have come from proven processes and proven strategies helping others just like you to succeed. There's a number of different categories that you could fall into. You might need help in one specific area today, and then down the road, your needs might change. But regardless, I'm here for you if you're interested in any of our coaching sessions I'm going to mention. They'll also be listed on our website, and I'll put some links in the show notes so you can have easy access. The first, discovery coaching. If you feel unhappy in your current position, you might even be considering leaving that position, you're really not sure what the next steps are in your professional life, discovery coaching could be for you. You might need to walk through your situation at work and possibly put a game plan together. You want to clearly define the next steps to improve your particular situation. What if you feel stuck and you don't know who to talk to? Maybe you need direction and a timeline so that you can have clear, confident direction about your future. Or how about you feel overwhelmed at work and you also don't believe you get the recognition that you truly deserve? You might need help finding ways to make sure that your valuable contributions get acknowledged. If any of those 3 situations sound like you or it has happened to you, discovery coaching could be what you need. I can be someone to offer you that helping hand and provide you with coaching, encouragement, and focus. You can walk away from one of my discovery coaching sessions with a clarified understanding of your situation. Sometimes you're not in the right role. Sometimes you're not with the right employer, believe it or not. There can be hidden influences that affect your happiness. Working together, we can identify the contributors that cause your frustration at work. This should also boost your motivation and confidence. We'll do this by mapping out an improvement plan to help you succeed. You should feel less frustration and have more direction, because after our session, you'll have the key action steps to improve your situation. Discovery coaching might be for you. What if you're interested in a particular job and you want the best chances of being hired, this job's for you and you can see yourself in that role. There's a way to increase your odds of winning an interview, and it's with targeted job coaching. This coaching type is right for you if you've applied for a few jobs, but you don't hear back much feedback. No matter how much effort you put into your resume, you still aren't getting the traction you believe you deserve. What if you want a greater chance of being selected for an interview? And even though you're getting positive feedback on your submissions, you don't end up getting those interview slots. How about you want to make the best impression when you apply for a job? You want to truly connect and understand what matters to the hiring company? Targeted job coaching is for you. With targeted job coaching, we'll work together to define the targeted job's requirements and preferences. You'll know what keywords are important to that company, and that'll help you fine-tune your application, your resume, and cover letter so that they're dialed in. You'll be able to identify the hiring company's key values. We'll review and outline the key values in the hiring company's messaging. You'll learn to be able to understand what's important to that company, their messaging structure, and how to communicate to them clearly that shows you understand them and you want to be part of their team. And finally, simplify and summarize the value that you bring to the table. It's great if you have a lot of skills, knowledge, background, and experience. But knowing what that company is looking for helps you focus on what's important so that you pare it down, simplify it, and summarize it so that only the key points that affect and are important to that company are being provided. You'll be able to walk away with a feeling of connection and an understanding of what the hiring company is truly looking for. You'll even have a greater confidence in creating and submitting your job application. That was targeted job coaching. And if any of that sounds good to you, stay tuned. Another type of coaching that's available, interview alignment coaching. Do you need help preparing for an upcoming interview? It doesn't matter whether it's virtual, recorded, or in person. You'll get the best tips on how to communicate the most value to your future company with interview alignment coaching. This type of coaching is right for you if you've been fortunate to win a few interviews, but the results weren't what you were expecting. Either you didn't get an offer, or the offer was too low to even consider. Do all the different types of interviews out there leave you feeling overwhelmed, and you feel that you need to be prepared for a particular situation, but you're unsure how to go about it? Finally, you don't know what to say or when to stop talking. You'd love to know what your interview is thinking and use that to your advantage. If you were to take my interview alignment coaching class, knowing what to say and how to say it will be something that you learn. Your messaging in an interview is critical, so we'll go over how to communicate your value so that you make the best impression. You'll receive an understanding of how to read and react to your interviewer's body language. Together, we'll discuss the different forms of communication out there and help you identify key indicators so that you know when and how to respond. And also, it's important to learn how to reduce the information you volunteer. By human nature, we love to be helpful, but sometimes we go overboard, and that includes our explanations. Too much unnecessary information can be volunteered, and it can unfortunately hurt your chances at getting a job offer. I spoke to one such hiring manager recently that was saying he was considering offering a particular candidate a position, and then the more they spoke, the less interested he became in making that offer. And as the candidate literally rattled on, they went into some negative self-talk and actually turned off the hiring manager from making that offer altogether. This is a true example of how you intending to provide additional information to support your background, your experiences, your knowledge, backfired. By sharing too much information, it can actually hurt you. So number one, you need to learn how to pause and control the information you share. And number two, you need to know what information to share and what information to hold back. Interview alignment coaching can help you connect your resume and job application to the interview discussion points. When your messaging reflects your benefits, you're more likely to receive an offer, and at that, a higher pay offer. When your messaging is consistent, it reminds the hiring company of why, number one, they chose you for an interview, and two, your interviewing methods, your information, and your style aligned with your resume. In doing so, it reinforced the values that they felt you had on paper and now in person. By going through this process, some of my students have received higher pay offers when it came to promotions or to new positions. In one case of a promotion, the candidate was offered a 10% pay increase to transition roles within a company. Now, regardless of what your salary or hourly pay is, 10% is a significant jump. And that can happen. No, it's not guaranteed, but that is an example of a result when you align your resume, your job application, and your interview styles so that you're all synchronized and keeping the messaging clear and concise. Finally, there's high-performance coaching. If you're interested in advancing within your current company or in your industry, get action steps to position yourself as a high performer and make yourself the best candidate for future promotion with high-performance coaching. This type of coaching is right for you if you feel like you'd be giving your all in your position, but you don't feel like you're being recognized. Maybe you've received job performance feedback, but you're just not sure what to do with it. Or you're having a hard time identifying your strengths and your weaknesses in your current position. And in some cases, you might want to be a high performer, maybe move into leadership, but you could be concerned you'll come across as too aggressive or maybe all-knowing and turn people off. With high-performance coaching, you will be able to identify your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats related to your particular situation. You'll be able to focus on key areas for improvement, and you'll do this by breaking down your recent performance reviews into small, actionable pieces. And finally, you'll improve your confidence and your communication skills. Once you're confident in your ability to listen and communicate, you'll be prepared for important conversations and how to gain more opportunities at work. My high-performance coaching will help you accelerate your career growth. Working together, we'll discover areas that may be holding you back. We'll discuss strategies that can help you boost your success. Depending where you fit into one of these 4 categories, there's always career coaching available at craigancel.com, and we always have career coaching advice on our podcast as well. As a reminder, moving into the new year, take some time for yourself. Invest in yourself and grow yourself. 2022 could be the year for change. We're now offering discovery coaching that helps you identify your current situation if you're unsure your next steps in life professionally, or if you're struggling or frustrated with your current role. Let us help you unravel some of the information that you're struggling with so that you can get some clarity and confidently come up with the next steps. Targeted job coaching. Maybe you've been applying for jobs on your own, but the results just weren't what you were expecting. Either you didn't hear back from hiring companies or you didn't get positive feedback. If you'd like to increase your odds of winning a targeted job, take our targeted job coaching. Next on our list was interview alignment coaching. You've snagged the interview and you want to be prepared to the best of your ability so that you have the greatest chances at winning that interview and the job offer. We can help you polish up your interviewing style, whether it's virtual, recorded, or in person. We'll give you the best tips on how to communicate your value to your future company. And finally, You're interested possibly in becoming a leader or someone with strong performance? High performance coaching is for you. It can help you with building up your plan to advance within your company or the industry, and will give you the action steps needed to help you position yourself as a high performer and make yourself the best candidate for a future promotional role or leadership role. Consider high performance coaching today. Thank you for being a highly valued listener of my Career Growth Made Easy podcast. I've been your host, Craig Ancel. Please don't forget to check the show notes or visit our website, craigancel.com. That's craigancel.com. We're going to open up our coaching sessions in January. Looking forward to seeing you at one of our 4 coaching sessions and helping you improve for the new year. God bless you. Happy New Year. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe to our channel. New episodes every Monday. In the meantime, why don't you follow us on social media at Craig Ancel on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram. To book a coaching appointment, download our free guides, or join our email list, check out the links in the description below.